Hi, I'm Brad, author of Milton. In this video I'll give you a quick introduction to what Milton can do. Milton is a Java library. You can add it to your just a standard web application, and it gives you some pretty amazing capabilities, which we'll see in a minute. In this video I've got we're looking at an example application here called Bandstand, which is in Milton's source code. And we're going to see how we can access this as files, calendars and contacts, both on Windows and Mac. In this application we've got bands and musicians and band members when a musician is in a band, and we've got some photos and some songs. Right, so let's have a look at Windows Explorer. So we're on Windows now, and you can see I've connected to this URL. It's actually the same as in the web browser. If we go into Bands, Destiny's Child, and Images, and then that's the two images that we can see there. And I can delete an image. Yep, so I'll delete that. And of course I can upload them as well, so I'll put that one back in there. Right, so what should we do now? Let's have a look at oh, I know, calendars. Alright, here we go. Okay, so let's create a calendar in Thunderbird on Windows. Okay, so new calendar, network, and Caldav. I'm going to get in this example, each musician has a calendar for each band that they're in. So let's pretend we're Beyonce, and we're going to calendars and Destiny's Child, and we'll just copy that URL and paste it straight in there. Next, we're going to call it DC3. Oops. And finish, and there you go. You can see all the events. Now, these are of course the same events as the gigs that we're seeing on the band page. And if I move, let's see, the one on the 9th, let's move it to the 10th. Right, and then we'll see that reflected up here. See that one there, it's on the 9th, and it's now on the 10th. So we can do the same thing from Mac. I'm just running this in a VM, and there's iCal. Is that? No, I've already got one set up there. Is that the same one? Let's see. Yeah, iCal preferences. Oh, I'll blow that one away and create a new one. I'll show you how to set one up. Right, so we'll select Caldav, and username is Beyonce, password and server address is that for me, and port 8080, and we hit create and continue, and I'm just going to say yep, check every minute. And there you go. So there's test 0, which we moved to the 10th, and you know what, let's move that one back to the 9th again. Right, there we go. So you can see what we've done is we've added calendars to our web application, and synchronizing them across all different clients and operating systems, and of course it works on Android and iPad and all that sort of stuff. Right, so next let's look at contacts. For Thunderbird you need the Sogo Connector at the moment, and it works kind of the same way as for calendars once it's installed. I'm going to new remote address book, and we're going to call it DC3. The URL in this example for an address book, again we're going to still be Beyonce. It's under address books, and let's just use the default one, and I'll pop that in there. Now this Sogo Connector, you have to say synchronize. Right, and there's all our friends, all our band members. which is the same list that you can see here. Right, and they've got their own details that you can edit here. So if we were to change the details there, then go back to Thunderbird, they'll all synchronize. And similarly, if we go to Mac and bring up AddressBook, we're going to add one. Now, for Apple's got great support for all the dev standards, and one of the things it supports is this thing called a well-known protocol, and that's where it discovers the URL for the user automatically. So all we've got to do is put in the username, the password, and the server name. So they've got 3 in the port. We don't have to give it the full path. It figures that out for itself. So hit create, and and there we go. We've got all our 3 friends again. Right, so that's calendars, contacts, files. Oh, I haven't showed you Finder. Okay, so Finder's got great support for Dav as well. Go to server, and we'll just go HTTP 2.168.1.3.8080 and connect. Allow, yep, and should ask me to log in a sec. Okay, always allow, and then there we go. Bands, Destiny's Child, and if I've got a picture floating around somewhere, pictures, chat icons maybe, lags, yeah, that'll do. Copy, and then put that in the Destiny's Child images, paste item, and then we'll see that, and then there, look, there's a flag for Argentina. Alright, so this video is really just showing you what Milton can do, not so much how you can do it, but it's really easy. I'll just give you a quick preview, and then there's some tutorials on the Milton website to show you more detail. Basically, you have controllers and you put annotations on them, like children of, to get the list of children for something, like a musician or a band. Band's controller will have a children of method somewhere. There we go. Children of root controller, children of that bands, etc. And make collection to create a folder. Yeah, so details about that on the Milton website in the tutorial section. Yeah, Milton's just a couple of jars. There's the community edition for basic web browsing, which you can see in here somewhere. Milton Server CE. There it is. So that's the community edition. Gives you Dav level 1 browsing. If you want the real good stuff, which is locking and things like that, in Caldav and Carddav, then you also add the Enterprise Edition, which is Milton Server Ent, and that's licensed, and get trial license files from the website. And I'm here to help, so feel free to ask questions on the mailing list or on Twitter, etc. And yeah, please get in touch. See you later.